Well,
Hi,
beautiful.
Keenan. We're here for Pure English Practice. Greetings.
I welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. I did want to add to, in regards to participation, you can use your digital hand, or if you're using your camera, you can always raise your hand if you have a question or want to be sure to get some practice in while we're here together. All right, beautiful. Well, let's dive in. We've got such a fun topic today, lots of great practice ahead of us. Um, I imagine most everyone here has heard about silent letters, right? I think Karen even recently did a Pure English practice on silent letters. Um, Show of hands, who's familiar with silent letters in English? Definitely, like the K in knowledge and the B in comb. We don't hear those letters, but we see them. But how, by show of hands again, have you ever heard about invisible sounds in English? Wave at me a little bit if you've heard about invisible sounds before today, before our session. Mira, good. Leo, I know we've worked a little with that. So, invisible sounds are hidden sounds in English that we can hear if we tune into the sounds, but we can't necessarily see them. So, on that note, we're going to do a little color vowel warm up. I'm going to use the chart. Just follow my lead. Make sure that your microphone is on. I'll be using my hand. This hand's for me. When I come this way, this hand's for you. Your turn. All right, here we go. Let me make a quick adjustment here. All right, green tea create. Green tea create. Silver pin continue. Silver pin continue. Gray day situation. Gray day situation. Red pepper executive. Red pepper executive. Black cat evaluate. Black cat evaluate. Olive sock popular. Olive sock popular. Auburn dog audio. Auburn dog audio. Turquoise toy oil. Turquoise toy oil. Orange door formula. Orange door formula. Rose heroic. Rose boat heroic. Wooden hook pure. Wooden hook pure. Blue moon fluency. Blue moon fluency. A cup of mustard muscular. A cup of mustard muscular. Purple shirt circulate. Purple shirt circulate. Brown cow flower. Brown cow flower. And white tie quiet. White tie quiet. So, what do you think? What do you notice? Anything jumping out to you in regards to those words? Let me share. So, every single one of our words has a hidden yeah, yeah, Y sound. You'll see me use my hand here. This is the sign language for Y. Yeah. Or a hidden w, W sound. W. Do you feel like you heard those as we practiced together, or are they still hiding from you a little bit? What do you think? Ida, are you hearing those sounds as we practice the warm up? I might be saying your name wrong. Is it Ida? White tie Ida? I see your avatar.
Yeah, sorry, my mic was not completely turned on, sorry.
That's no
So I
problem.
heard it on quiet, the very last one, just the yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, let's take some of these words and let's practice a little more deeply with some of these and see if we can hear this. What about executive? Executive. We can use our hands. You can show me, do you hear a ya or a wa anywhere in that word? I'll slow it down. Executive. What do you hear? Show me with your hands. Do you hear a ya or a wa? Yeah, I see some. Tanya, I see your hands. Let me go back to you, Ida. Do you hear exec? Yeah, yeah,
Hear the yeah after the k sound, yeah.
yeah. Try that. Try the yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Good, good. Now try this. Try zekia, zekia.
Zekia,
Mm-hmm. Try it again. This zekia.
zekia,
Good. Executive.
executive,
Good. Again.
executive.
Beautiful. Let's try another word. Am I okay? Hold on. I'm on Spotlight. I can't see everybody. Am I doing something? There we go. Thank you, Karen. Here's another one. And again, show me with your hands. Yeah or what? Do you hear either in the word popular? Popular. Yeah, Claudia, I see you. Yeah, yeah. You want to try this one with me? Yeah, yeah. Can you try that? Oh, I can't hear you, Claudia. Can you unmute?
Can you hear me?
Try. Yes, perfect. Now I can hear you.
Yeah.
Try. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Now try pop. Yeah, pop. Yeah.
Pop. Yeah. Pop. Yeah.
Beautiful. Popular. Popular.
Popular. Popular.
Beautiful. Can you try it in a quick phrase or short sentence?
My dog is popular.
Your dog is popular. Is your dog one of like the Instagram famous dogs?
No, in my imagination.
Yes, mine too. They rule the house. My dog is popular. My dog is popular.
Oh, I didn't hear what you just said.
I used your sentence. My dog is popular.
Um,
My dog is popular. Let's hear it again.
my dog is popular.
Beautiful. And did you hear too how she said, my dog is, and she linked those two words so beautifully. My dog is popular. That sounds great. What about the word fluency? Let's go back to using our hands. Do you hear a wah or, sorry, a wah or a yeah in the word fluency?
Fluency. Fluency. Oh.
Fluency. Oh, I see. Show me with your hands. What do you hear? Mira, I see you. You want to give it a try?
Yeah, if I may.
Hmm.
Fluency, and I hear W.
Yeah, good. Let's hear it again. Fluency.
Fluency.
Hmm.
Fluency.
Beautiful. Can you put it in a quick phrase or short sentence?
Well, I want to improve my fluency in English.
Yes, beautiful. Let's hear it one more time.
Uh, I want to improve my fluency in English.
Yes. And did you hear? I want to improve my fluency in English. Those content words that are bringing meaning to Mira's sentence, he's stressing them. He's spending more time on the vowels. I want to improve my fluency in English. Can you say that for us again, Mira, one more time?
Yeah, I want to improve fluency in my English.
Yeah, beautiful.
Was
Really,
it
really
okay?
Yes, you sound really nice. Try using
Okay.
your open hand. I want to improve my
I
fluency.
want to improve fluency in my English.
Yeah, improve my fluency. Improve my fluency.
Improve my fluency in English.
Yeah, good. That improve and fluency, we're emphasizing that blue moon vowel, and I'm spending more time on that sound. And my open hand is showing that time on the vowel. Improve my
Flu-
fluency.
Fluent.
flu-
Yeah. Good. All right, let's try one more word. What do you hear in the word evaluate? Evaluate. Do you hear a ya? Do you hear a wa?
Evaluate.
Oh, Claudia, I heard you. That sounded gorgeous. What do you notice?
In like wait at the end, evaluate.
You heard that. Yes, yes. Anything else hiding in that word?
Oh, there's like a Y too. Evaluate.
I see, Tanya. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You wait.
hmm
Oh,
Is it evaluate or evaluate? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Try that again.
evaluate. Evaluate.
Try to make it small. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Evaluate. Oh
There
yeah, you're
you
right.
go.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Valia. Look at
Evaluate.
our black cat stress. It's a little longer. You hear it more prominently. Valia. Valia. Try it.
Evaluate.
Yes. Can you put it in a quick phrase or sentence?
I'm going to evaluate my pronunciation of evaluate.
Beautiful. Leo, you want to try it as well?
Evaluate?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay. You want me to put in a sentence?
I
Let me see.
do.
I I need to evaluate how good my pronunciation is in English.
A lot of evaluating. We're constantly evaluating ourselves, right? Some of the
Right.
trickiest words, and you feel like, I don't know why this doesn't quite sound the way I want it to. A lot of times it's because of these hidden sounds. I'm going to put two words in the chat. Take a look in the chat. Do you ever have trouble with these words?
January, February.
Claudia, that sounds great. Akmal, do you want to give these a try? The months I just put in the chat.
January, February,
Yes, good. Jan.
Jan January, February,
Try this with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna make it real small. Yeah, 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 yeah.
January,
Try Janya.
January,
Okay, close. Try just this part with the Y. Yeah, yeah.
January,
Close, close.
February.
I'm hearing that beautiful stressed syllable. January, February. Tricky words for sure. Let's practice with these a little bit. I'm going to ask you a question and I want you to answer with, so for example, if I say, when are you going to go? I want you to try, I'm going to go in January. I'm going to go in January.
I'm gonna
Tan-
go in January.
Beautiful, beautiful. Tanya, you want to try too? When are you going to go, Tanya?
I'm gonna go in January.
Beautiful. What if I flip it? Linda, can you try this for me? When are you going to go? Oh, you're on mute. I can't hear you. I think we might be having some technical difficulties.
I'm here now.
There you
I
are.
have two mute buttons, so I'm gonna go in February.
Yes, February. I was just talking with Karen about this word. I tend to say this word February, and she says it a different way. What was it you were sharing with me?
Maybe I'm out there but I say February, February, February.
She gets that R in there, and I'm like, oh, I thought that was silent. Febia, February.
But it's great. We've got our many right ways to speak,
Exactly.
So, Tanya, I see you kind of nodding your head. Do you also say the R in February?
I don't. I'm with Keenan.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I
they're
say
both.
February.
Yeah, I'll try it on for the day. February. That's fine. I feel fine.
Yeah, I'm good. You're good with it. But
Doesn't
you're
hurt.
right. It's definitely different speakers say that different ways, but we both stress that first syllable, that red pepper, February, and that makes that word distinct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, Karen, you have some practice ready for us with our hidden sounds.
I do. We've been doing pure English practice for 5 years, which is kind of amazing. So we've kept a pretty steady pace. About used to be every week, and then it was every 2 weeks, and now it's once a month. But that once a month is a really great week that we do that. And so what pure practice has been, and what we'll do right now, is a kind of think of it as a Zumba workout that's about 3 minutes long. The goal is to say what I say and do what I do. So if I move like this, then you move like this. Right now, try that. Move like this and then move like that. And if I'm doing that, then you'll do that. And if I'm doing this, then you'll do this. And your brain will be distracted partly by the movements that you're involved with while you're speaking with me. So your mute will remain muted, but your voice will remain loud to yourself. And we'll just have a couple of minutes of fun while I see if I can remain sustained for 3 minutes of pure English practice. And so I'll set my little, we know that we don't get a good workout unless we get a kind of a sweat going. And the equivalent of that here is there should be a point where you stop thinking a lot about the meaning of what we're saying, and you're feeling and experiencing the rhythm and the vowel sounds that we're using. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to start with my 3-minute timer, and let's give it a try. Here we go. I'll be starting with a word that isn't a word. Yate, 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 yate. Appreciate, 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 appreciate. I appreciate your help, appreciate your help, appreciate your help, appreciate your help. I appreciate, 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 offer. I appreciate your offer, appreciate your offer, appreciate your offer, appreciate your offer. I appreciate, 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 appreciate friendship. I appreciate your friendship, appreciate your friendship, appreciate your friendship, appreciate your friendship. I appreciate, appreciate, whew, appreciate, appreciate, and evaluate, 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 evaluate. Hear it? Black cat, evaluate, not a word. Valuate, not a word either. Valuate, 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 valuate. 3 more. Valuate, valuate, evaluate. Here we go. Evaluated, 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 evaluated. I evaluated, I evaluated, I evaluated, I evaluated. Ready? I evaluated the situation. I evaluated the situation. I evaluated the situation. I evaluated the situation. Last one, wation, 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 situation, 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 situation. Whole sentence. I evaluated the situation. I evaluated the situation. I evaluated the situation. I evaluated the situation, and it was perfect. Well done, everybody. Whew. That was actually 3 minutes. We did it.
Nice.
I'd love to send that around the room for 3 or 4 people. Did we like that? Was that fun?
Yeah.
All right. I see Tanya in the room. I'm going to use you. Tanya has been both in our Pure English practice courses as well as in Speak Confidently for non-native English speakers, and is now she's a super coach in level 2. as a teacher. So she's done everything. Tanya, you want to just try that for us out loud? I evaluated the situation. Go.
I would love to. I evaluated the situation. I evaluated the situation.
Great.
I evaluated the situation.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm
Thank you.
curious, as I hand things back, if you just in the chat can reflect on whether those connectors, situation or evaluation, and the other W, if those kinds of connectors happen in your language, your first language, everybody, or not, that's itself a valuable reflection. So think about it. You can talk about it in the chat. Keenan, hi.
Yeah, that was great, Karen. Thank you. And did you notice what was happening? We heard evaluated, appreciated, situation. We also heard I evaluated, I evaluated, I I evaluated. So these connections will happen between our words and within, I'm sorry, between our words and within our words. I appreciated. I appreciated. I appreciated. I evaluated. Leo, you want to give it a try?
For sure. Could you model this again?
Yeah, I evaluated. I appreciated.
I evaluated. I appreciated. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
I have no rhythm.
Try it again. I evaluated. I appreciated.
I evaluated. I appreciated.
Yes, good. You got it. You got it. I'm going to put a couple more in the chat, some more phrases where, whoops, that's not what I meant to do.
While Keenan is typing into the chat, I'll just mention, Leo, if you feel like you don't have rhythm, it's probably not true, but you might be noticing a little argument in your mind between the rhythm of Portuguese and the rhythm of English. That maybe that's what you're noticing.
Well, maybe I cannot sing both in Portuguese and in English as well, right? That's the problem.
I can't sing either. You don't have to sing. So in the chat, we've got 3 quick phrases. He offered, be over, lie around. He offered, be over, lie around. Mira, do you want to give it a try?
Yes. He offered, be over, lie around.
Good, I heard it, lie around.
Lie
Try.
around.
Good. Try
He
yo.
offered, be over,
There it
lie
is.
around.
Fantastic. Try it one more time.
He offered, be over,
Mm.
lie around.
Yes, good. Now remember, if you are black boxed and you want to practice, just raise your hand and I'm happy to include you. Um, Ernesto, I see you. You want to try those?
Okay, yes. He offered, be over, lie around.
One more time.
He offered, be over, lie around.
Try one of those phrases in a little bit longer phrase. Add some more words to one of those.
He offered me a ride home. The
Gorgeous.
meeting will be over in 10 minutes. He likes to lie around on, I don't know where I don't know where he likes to lie around.
Likes to lie around on the weekends.
On the weekend, okay.
Beautiful, beautiful. Fatima, you want to try?
Yes. He offered, be over, lie around.
Good. Try this one. Olive sock offered. He offered. He offered.
He offered.
Good, good. He offered to help. He offered to help.
He offered to help.
Good. Beautiful. I'm going to switch it up and add, was we're noticing what, right? The yeah. He offered. He offered. And we're moving into that green T E sound and kind of grabbing that yeah. You'll notice on our chart, these sounds are really closely related. He offered. He offered. We'll grab that little yeah to connect into a vowel when you hear that sound when in a word ending. I see iPhone. Oh, I know your name. This is so bad.
Lilia.
Lilia, so good to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm gonna switch this up a little bit for you. And let's try these phrases together. I'm putting these in the chat. All right, Lilia. Will you try these 3 phrases I just put in the chat? And what do you notice?
No one. 2 options.
Good.
A few individuals. A few individuals.
Yes. Do you hear what she's doing so beautifully? No one. 2 options. A few individuals. That was fantastic. Want to take one of those and put it into a little longer phrase or sentence, Lilia?
No one wants to come over.
Oh, gorgeous.
You have 2 options for wine.
Beautiful.
Only a few individuals like this offer.
Fantastic. You sound fantastic. That was great. Ida, you want to give these a try as well?
Sure. No one, 2 options, a few individuals.
Beautiful. Do you want to grab one of those phrases and put it into a longer phrase or sentence?
I wish I had more than 2 options.
Beautiful. Let's hear it again. That was gorgeous.
I wish I had more than 2 options.
And again, you'll hear that rhythm as she's speaking. I wish I had more than 2 options. I wish I had more than 2 options. Akmal, you want to try that same sentence? I wish I had more than 2 options.
I wish I had more than 2 options.
Options.
Good. I love how you're using your open hand. Try it one more time.
I wish I had more than 2 options.
I wish I had more than 2 options.
Options.
I wish I had more than 2 options.
Try it
I
again.
wish I had more than 2 options. I wish I had more than 2 options.
Yes, and there's our 3 tries. Beautiful. I'll always encourage you to give yourself 3 tries with the tricky phrase or when you're trying to get the rhythm. That giving yourself those 3 repetitions let you hear and feel the sounds as you practice. Karen, I see your
Yeah, that word options keeps getting my attention, and I think it's trickier than it might seem when we
okay.
see 2 options. And I'm hearing it a little bit here. I think in our mind, if we focus on the W, it's easy to say 2 options, 2 options, but we need still the time that we normally put on any stress syllable. And 2 is a number, it's an adjective, and options is a noun. So watch this. 2 options. 2 options, right? I have 2 options as opposed to I have 2 options, which then starts to sound like one word, if that makes sense. So our W, it's like juggling. We're juggling the W that connects them, as well as the time that each of these words get on the vowel, the blue and the olive. 2 options. 2 options. Yeah, just a thought there.
Yeah. Beautiful. Doug, were you noticing something as well? Doug, you're muted, my friend.
Oh. No, when Karen was talking, I was thinking 2 options. That's more like 2 words. That's linking vowel to vowel.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And that is what we're talking about, is how that ooh, ooh, ooh links into that olive sock, our blue moon and
Yeah.
olive sock link together with the W sound. And you'll notice that in those vowels where your lips round, like our blue moon ooh vowel or our roseboat O, you'll often link into that next word with a gentle w sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good noticing. And yeah, Ernesto, two options. Woptions. That's exactly what it sounds like, isn't it? Is that what you're asking, my friend? I lost you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, because when Karen was speaking, I thought I heard two options. Options. It's not options. It's options.
You're hearing the sounds connect.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
almost like the word becomes woptions. It's
So that
very
is. So that
gentle.
is better. It's better to say two options than to say two options.
You're doing it both times. It's more subtle the second time you said it, and it sounded more natural. You're keeping your voice flowing instead of two options with a
Two options. Two options.
yeah,
Two options. Like that. Two options.
two options. You got it.
So it doesn't matter that we hear like a W before the O. That's not a problem. That we hear an extra W.
Yeah, it's the sounds are linking and combining. They're flowing together with a very gentle W
Yeah,
sound.
yeah, I understand about that, about the linking, no, when, from the green tea and
Hmm.
the U, but I never really pay attention to the options, no, what, I never really heard it before. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because when you were saying it, it sounded two options. And when Karen was saying it, the W was more intense, no? Two options, two options.
Well, and to be fair, I was exaggerating slightly to draw your attention to it. But
Okay.
yes, it's a lot
So,
like the practice we did with Yate, right?
okay.
Yate. So
So
then,
we can be a little more subtle with the W there.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I think that's key too, Ernesto. It's very subtle. The links between sounds, whether it's between words or within words, they're very subtle. It's a gentle glide between sounds as opposed to a punch, right?
Okay. All right.
Doug, did you
Okay.
have something to share as well?
Well, I think that's because the W goes with the O on two. And the options is olive sock, and olive sock isn't a moving vowel. So it's
whatever the next sound is, whatever's coming, the W comes from the previous sound, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
whether we're saying two, sorry, two, so the w is here, two
yeah.
options, two items. We could be over here in white tie, two
Yeah.
items. Yeah.
And that's because it follows a vowel. Because if it was a consonant, then we don't link it with a W.
Right.
Is that correct?
You don't link it with the
Yeah.
olive sock.
You're combining those vowel sounds. And Linda, you were asking, can we trace it? Did that help what Karen did? Two, options, two items. You're jumping up here and grabbing that W link or connector to combine those sounds. Beautiful practice. Beautiful practice. Any takeaways or aha moments in our practice together today? The beautiful thing is when you tune your ears to these hidden sounds, you start to notice them in words everywhere where you may not have noticed them before.
Something that happened in this practice is that now I hear my Spanish accent when I don't link the way you guys are doing it. I hear it. I'm separating the words in order to say two options. I always do it that way. I don't link it.
Interesting. Yeah, you're noticing the variances. Karen's got a finger.
I just want to say, Lilia, there are moments where someone, a native speaker like I, will use a separation, and it's when we want to be extra forceful or emphatic. I might say to my, my child who's arguing with me, you have two options. So
Isn't
that
that
option sounds a little more authoritative. So we reserve that separation for power. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. I was thinking the same example.
Yeah.
Two options, young man. But you'll hear that pausing a lot of times, either right before or right after a word that a speaker wants to bring to your attention. A very powerful strategy. So you might notice that too. It's not always connected.
Yeah. Ernesto raised a really great question that I bet you can show nicely on your chart, Keenan. He asked, why are white tie and brown cow outside the color vowel chart?
White tie, I. Brown cow, ow. What do you notice about those, Ernesto?
I noticed that they go from olive sack to green tea and from olive sack to blue moon. But my question is, why are they outside of the main body? Why are not in the main body of the color? Because with rose boat we also move. No, we go from O to, so we move, and also the gray day also moves. No, and they are inside the chart. Why are white ties separate from the chart?
And I guess, and I guess, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Lilia, did
And
you?
I guess the answer by the way you're showing it, I can think that the mouth is the position of the mouth. Like you use two mouth positions. Like I, ow. That's what I can think.
Beautiful. That's a spot on observation. You're noticing the way the mouth is moving, where we're starting, where we're moving to, and the degree of movement. These are big old movers, right? We start here toward in the olive sock area, moving up to green tea. For you, Ernesto, and ow, big movers. Not
Yeah, I get that. And why is Turcostoy not outside? Because Turcostoy is a big
fair
move
question.
too, no?
Why did I know you were going to say that? That's a fair question. It could be an element of design. But it is a big mover, isn't it? Karen, what do you got?
I'll say there's a certain element of design, but there's also an element of turquoise is simply not a very frequently used sound. So
Okay.
when we had to decide which of the three big movers, I, ow, or oi, which ones are going to get visual prominence, we picked the
Okay.
more frequent ones. So
Ah,
that's part of it too.
Very
all right.
Yeah, but it's just as that's actually the biggest mover of all. It would be a very obnoxious arrow that goes across the chart. That wouldn't be
Okay,
very
so that was a personal decision that you made.
It is. And
Uh-huh.
by leaving this simple enough, it precisely is designed to provoke and evoke and inspire questions like yours. This is the real learning that happens, is when it draws enough curiosity with a defined question like you asked. And so today the chart has done its job by inviting you. And I applaud
Okay.
you for voicing that question.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, folks, listen, I'm going to let Keenan be here for a moment longer than I will. I have to run to do a carpool. You can talk about a carpool, what kind of word that is. But it's been a pleasure to see all of you. And Keenan, I want to say goodbye. She's the host, and I'll be seeing you all soon. Look in the chat. I've left a couple of links for you there.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'll be seeing you all soon. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, Karen. Have great fun
Bye.
at your carpool or
Thank
safe
you.
carpool. Any final questions as we're wrapping up our pure English practice session today? You're welcome to raise your virtual hand or just wave at me if you've got any final questions or observations. Lilia, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So if I link two words vowel to vowel with the Y and the W, I assume I'm going to sound more natural. But it's okay if I don't do it, right?
That's right. It gives you that flow, that fluent flow of sounds. It doesn't impact intelligibility frequently if you have that pause between words. And a lot of times the pause is intentional and deliberate based on meaning or emphasis. So, but you'll notice your ear might pick that up more now that you're tuning into it, that sound will help give you more flow. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Beautiful practice. A couple of exciting things. Leo, yeah, I see you had a hand.
I was about to say that I find a little bit more difficult not to pronounce the wa sound in two options. I feel like we do that naturally, even when we cannot notice it, we are doing it, right? Because two options, two. Well, unless we do that intentionally, if we stop and two options, but in regular speech and we say two options, wah, that's inevitable.
It is for you, it's natural flow. For some speakers, it's a lot harder to connect those vowel sounds. It can depend a lot on your first language background. But if you think about it too, you probably notice in Portuguese that you do that a lot between words as you're speaking. So that pattern is familiar for you. Great observation.
I have one question because I
Mhm.
live in Portugal for 2 years and I learn English using Blue Kunai, like pronunciation, and I improve myself. And I'm using Blue Kunai for 5 years almost, since 2019, and still I'm using it. But unfortunately for Portuguese, we have only Duolingo for practice, pronunciation, and grammar. And what strategies do I implement during learning Portuguese? Because in Portugal, many teachers don't have a proper strategy. Like, I don't say strategy, not applications like Blue Convoy, apart from Duolingo.
I'm sorry, Akmal, are you asking for suggestions on where to go for practice or how?
For practicing pronunciation in Portuguese, like Portuguese pronunciation.
Ah,
Well, that's an interesting question because I would think that the Portuguese spoken in Portugal sounds different than Portuguese spoken in Brazil. The rhythm is different.
Yeah, because I'm facing a lot of problems in listening to people, and when they speak in Portuguese, and I sport some of the words what they are talking, but it is really confusing for me to understand them
Yeah.
because I'm student in Portugal, so that's why I asked this question.
I don't know.
multilingual learning. I love it. I wish I had a suggestion for you, my friend. I'm not sure where to guide you on that, but I do know a great place to go for a practice with North American English pronunciation. The brand new clearenglishacademy.com website launched on Monday. You are welcome to visit. I'd love to hear what you think. Clear English. Let me see if I can. No, let me get you a good link here. There, I'm putting the link in the chat, clearenglishacademy.com. That didn't work. I'm sorry. Let me try this one more time. There it is. Visit the rhythm and vowels section. You'll find all sorts of practice with our different color vowels, contrasting vowels that might be challenging for you, giving you some practice materials and videos to practice along with. Also, any questions that you have in follow-up to today, please feel free to post those in our Pure English Practice community, as well as taking a look at events that are coming up for the rest of the year. As Karen said, we do this once a month and would love to have you join us again next month for practice. Also, if you have any suggestions or ideas of something you'd love to see in Pure English Practice, put it there.
Actually, I have another question. Many learners from Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, because when I was learning English, they are facing like problems. They go academies in their hometown, and they don't have good teachers. Like pronunciation is the main problem to them, and they don't have proper guidance. And I tell them use Blue Kunai, and they feel amazed after using for 1 month or
Beautiful.
two.
Oh,
And
I
I
love
shared the link. I shared the link with them, but I don't know why they are not following Blue Kunai for pronunciation, because this application is wonderful. I use every single day when I was in Pakistan, but unfortunately, when I move in Portugal, I forget English somewhere like pronunciation, but I have basic foundation because I use for a longer period of time, like 5 years. So it's enough for me. I think Blue is the best platform. They have good resources, and like I took IELTS and I passed my IELTS exam as well using Blue I got good scores in speaking, but learners, I don't know why they are not using it.
Well, I really appreciate you sharing the resource and thank you for your glowing recommendation. Absolutely. The Blue Canoe app is fantastic for applying color vowel strategies in your spoken English practice. And teachers, have you heard about the Color Vowel Conference that is coming up? Gosh, we're less than 2 weeks away. I think Karen put a link in the chat. I will copy that and put it freshly in the chat for you. This is a conference that will be over a span of 2 days, 2.5. We have some amazing presenters, you all. The lineup is fantastic. Very exciting topics. Grow, learn together. It'll be fun. A group of wonderful people. Please join us for the Color Vowel Conference. Not this weekend, but next. All right, my friends. Thank you so very much for joining us. Ernesto,
Can
did
I
you have
ask a
another?
quiz? Can I ask a quiz question, teacher?
Sure.
When can we start using the new English Academy?
I am working on getting you in there, my friend, as an existing student. It's a manual process. So
Okay.
I hope to have
Okay.
it done by the end of the week. Thank you so
All
much
right.
for your
Okay.
patience.
Thank you, teacher.
Of
All right.
course. Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Take care, and we'll see you next month.
Thank you.
All right.
And see
Bye-bye.
you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.